Mic's off. What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well on this Tuesday, I guess, evening. Yeah, so just came back from Brazil. Obviously was away, couldn't stream during that period. This weekend is Vancouver. Week after that, Cancun, and then 2 weeks after that, Dortmund. So I'm gonna do my best to stream while I'm still here and in between each week, but obviously while I'm away, I will have some videos pre-recorded, like the tier list went out today, which you guys can see here. Which I pre-recorded, obviously. At the time mentioned in the video how one of these decks is what I was going to play. At Brazil, obviously, I ended up playing Unchained, and I guess I can talk about that if you want. And yeah, I don't really got anything really planned. We can do whatever really people want to talk about. I realized I'm not sharing my screen right now, so I'm going to do that. Oops. Yeah, that's what I meant. This is the tier list video. I am bad streamer. TJ Parker, thank you so much for this for the resub. Appreciate you very much. Congrats on top 4. Cheers from Brazil. Thank you very much. Yeah. It was a fun tournament. 3v3 is always good. It was a bit weird with Christian winning 0 matches in Swiss. So this is now the second time I have topped a 3v3 YCS, having a teammate who did win 0 matches in Swiss, which is impressive, and I'm very happy still that it did it. But it makes the tournament very hard, and it means if I'm not having a good day, it's gonna be rough. So yeah, obviously Christian's a great player still, and shit happens. But it was very funny that this happened again. Ad break in progress. Come on, I didn't turn this on. Why did this keep happening at the start of my streams? It is so dumb. Unchained being played means it's time to make Dweller again. Yes. I think we are going to keep up with a lot of Dweller now. So Rescue Ace and Cashier can both make Dweller. But nothing else really can. So like Unchained's not making Dweller, Labyrinth is not making Dweller, Curly is not making Dweller, Chimera is not making Dweller. Music is a bit too loud. I thought I turned it down enough. Alright, I'll turn it down. Thank you guys for letting me know. You guys went X1. Yes, we were X1. Yeah. Okay. So I saw someone tagged me in this. I've seen this a bunch. World Championship qualifier, South Africa Open. So this is pretty much just a regional, though, right? So people are tagging me in this because they want to win on every continent. Sure, it's not a YCS, first of all, but also because I was born in South Africa. Not everyone may know that. The risk is at the top. Yeah, I was born in Johannesburg, which is where this was going to be held. I didn't live there very long, but I did visit a bunch, so I'm familiar with Joburg in South Africa. It is very far, though, and I cannot really say I'm inclined to go. When is it even? Wait, that's in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm not really inclined. 225 Rand. Caps 128 Swiss. First place, a Switch, a trophy, local state championship, regional game mat. Yeah, I mean, this is a regional, like with a Switch and a trophy. There is no way in hell I'd ever be traveling to that. Yeah. 225 Rand. Now the Rand has gone to shit. I wonder how much that is now. Rand to USD. 225. Wait, that's cheap entry. Europeans are paying like 50, and South Africans are paying this. I mean, the South African dollar is garbage, so it may be a lot to them. But yeah, I will not be going to this. I did see people tagging me at that several times. Yeah. Okay. So I'll clean up my tabs a bit. I'll do it later. is still cheap for an event in South Africa. Sure. I guess I wouldn't know. I haven't played there. I'll show you guys the deck list I played for the event. It was pretty much just this. I don't know if there's anything really to discuss. It feels like it's pretty standard among Unchained players. The one thing is the DDD cards and the tour guide package. I mean, this is the list I played on stream pretty much, except that I cut the ashes for the main deck for the DDD cards, and then I played a 41st card to make up for that. And the side deck was just kind of, you know, actually put thought into rather than random cards like it was before. Hey, Rayborn, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. 7 months in a row. Thank you much. Thank you so much. Looking at Dark World more and more while people dropping Droll. Dark World's just not that good of a deck. It has many problems. And if people are picking up Dweller again, that's another problem for the deck. Arise Heart still exists. Shifter still exists. Droll is still seeing play. I'd say it's seeing about the same play as last format. It hasn't like it gone down. It wasn't being played much last format either, though it does see play. You know, I'm getting notifications on my phone. Ring. Someone's at my front door. Let's see who. No one. Thank you, Ring. Second water normal summon, or do you not think it's needed? I thought about it, and trust me, this deck will go through some changes if I play it again for Vancouver. I'm currently making a vlog for Brazil, and the way it's going to work is I'm going to bridge together the vlog to contain all 4 events. So it'll be Sao Paulo, Vancouver, Cancun, Dortmund, and show you the progression from each event. So I have the vlog elements and also how I've adapted my deck from each event as I've learned. So I want to save some of that for that vlog, and you guys will see there my thought process. Second Ricay is something that could be good. However, many times having the extra normal summon isn't helpful. And obviously it's way worse to like Aruha pop Ricaya than it is a trap. The normal summon is way worse. Can't wait for Unchained in Master Duel. I like this deck so far, but it's still brand new, so we'll see how I feel about it, I guess, in a few weeks' time, once it's more established in the meta. You want to suggest what to see? I suggest, on personal bias, what would you play as non-engine after the 3v3 YCS in Hurley? I think it's mostly the same. You want to play the books. Those are really good. I think Ash is pretty good too. And then I think that deck, you probably play crossouts. And then you can play like a thrust, a talents, or whatever hell you need to along with that. Gabe Nets is playing a go second purely deck, which could be interesting as well. And he played Desires in that. That's worth experimenting. I just don't like playing at a barrier, obviously. You are pumped to play Rescue Ace at larger events. Yeah, the deck is cool. I think its Unchained matchup's a little weird, but yeah. What's up, Quantel? You're trying to see how to build Rescue Ace. Rescue Ace. You don't know how to build Rescue Ace? Do I have a build Rescue Ace? I don't know if I do. Make Dweller? Yeah, I would play Dweller. Any advice from Anna DM? I'm really not the person to ask for it. I think the deck is not good. Find a way to improve your going second into fields with disruption or with like removal, which is like really big right now. And I think it's just not playable. I would not play that deck. Need to find more starters. This was brought up to me earlier today, but I don't think it's good. It's Wakashi, because you can make Girgan X for Hydrant or Dempsey to add Airlifter. It's like the same thing as playing it in the Vanquish Soul deck. That being said, I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I just, dude, it's just like 2 bricks. It makes my hands so awkward, and I don't know. I just don't think they're very good. Duel Links. You want to see Duel Links? I'm not playing Duel Links. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm not fond of it. Did all 3 players on my team play this list or just me? We all play this exactly card for card. I'm one of those players, when I think this is the best deck, we just play it all. That being said, if we felt like we can get edge by mixing up the non-engine a bit to throw people off, we'd do that, but We just felt like this was fine. We also kind of switched to Unchained last minute. We brought both Cash and Unchained. We were unsure what to play, and then I think we just said, all right, F it, we'll play Unchained. It worked out well, obviously, so I'm happy we did, but we didn't get as much time to really focus on like exact maths or whatever for this deck as we would have liked. That's why it's 41. That may or may not be optimal. Honestly, I cannot tell you. Why does my ring keep going off? Sorry, I'm just gonna look at my ring. Again, there's no one there. No one's at my front door. I'm so confused. All right, whatever. My bad. You've been looking at using Durendal and Rescue Ace. I mean, like, so going second, you can use it on your opponent's monster. But going first, though, guess that's Impulse. It's not really a starter, though. Like, unless you're opening with Fenrir. And, I mean, you probably can play Fenrir. That's fine, but, Why Board Breaker version? I just think these are better than hand traps right now. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Would you play more cards on 41? I'm not opposed to it. One of my biggest philosophies is to focus on what's logical. So oftentimes 40 seems logical because it keeps your deck most trimmed. So you see the chances of drawing each individual card goes up. However, it can be more nuanced than that. And when a deck as a cohesive unit, it makes more sense at about 40 cards because that'll increase your consistency in reality more than less. Then that's fine. Then you should play over 40. That being said, I'm still still learning Unchained, still getting used to it. And I can't tell you with any sort of confidence whether above 40 or whatever is correct, but it's very, very possible that it's above 40. And I'm going to probably spend some time during the week giving some thought to that. A couple other options. I think you kind of drop off in your ability to add more extenders in the deck. Like you can add Wailing Souls as a spell or trap. You can add Rikeya. And there's not much. Like what somebody did, which was cool, was Slumber, because you can use it with one of these guys to trigger, and then you can summon Radiant from the deck, and Radiant is a fiend, and that's neat. That was cool, but yeah. Shut up, Squelp. I will get an aneurysm. I mean, HQ off Airlifter is just like fine as follow-up. I don't know if you need it. I guess it's how often you went to a grind game. Was Disaster good all weekend? It was fine. It had moments being important, other moments where obviously it's stuck in your hand and does nothing. So that could be a reason to go above 40 is to diminish the chance of drawing those cards, as long as you can keep the other ratios relatively consistent. But Disaster was good. Like you can see in my top 4 feature match game 1 against Pack, it was very helpful to force interaction to break the field. I don't know if I could have broken the field without Disaster there. Maybe if I replayed it and gave it a little more thought, there is a chance. But Disaster was good there. And it's not the only situation where Disaster is helpful to bait stuff out. And obviously in the long game, in synergy with reviving a Cerometer, revive a Link does come up. It helps play through Nib a bit as well to clear the field and set up easier rage. But yeah, the card is good. But yeah. Went over game 3 versus Pack, had some questions. I will be making a video about that whole match, and because I think it was super interesting. Not game 2, but game 1 of 3. There were a lot of decisions that went into everything. So I'm going to probably make a video about that. I'll save that for another time because I want to be in the right headspace for it. It is rather complicated, and I think that'll be good. I don't want to be kind of going back and forth Twitch chat. Will I film that? Probably expect that out sometime next week because I already have stuff recorded for Wednesday and Friday. Tomorrow should be the Japan vlog part 1. I'm looking forward to getting out. Hope you guys will enjoy that. That'll be pretty much focusing on just the tournament from Worlds, not the tour stuff afterwards. That's why there's going to be a part 2 later. Yeah. Is that your list from the YCS? Yes, this is. What's the race looking like now? I mean, race is pretty standard. There's not much to it, I think, right? You're watching both Twitch vids? Oh, what, Pack? Yeah, I know. When he told me he was going live, I was like, ugh, great. Like, because I don't always stream at night. I kind of try to stream more in the day. I don't like competing with other people. So catching like the after Josh and Farfa turn off and before other people turn on is nice. But now I'm obviously competing with my boy. We'll see who turns off first. Probably raid the other. Would you main Disaster going forward? Not sure. Haven't decided. I probably would because I did like it, but it may be a crutch. And in that case, take it out. But my knowledge would need to expand on this deck a little more before I gave a really educated opinion. What I think of Thrust from a game design perspective, I think it is mostly fine. However, limited spells probably need to get hit if it's the case. I like that you can play a lot of more situational spells as one ofs instead of three ofs, and now they're searchable, like talents, Duster Storm. Obviously, this acts as if it's at 3. I mean, like this one's a little weird. Change of Heart. I mean, this talent exists, but it's still a little annoying. I don't like what I don't like is searching terraforming. I think that's kind of dumb. Yeah, I mean, Thrust for the most part's fine. That being said, it could become a problem. You can probably make a whole video about Thrust. I'm not actually gonna keep going on this because I'll miss everyone else's opinions. Should Dragoon come back to Master Duel 1 and Verte banned? Verte doesn't need to get banned. It's just not good. It can come back to 1. Have I ever summoned the rank 3 EDD? Yes. So sometimes when a clear monster is eclipsed, the main reason you do it though is when you go first and get shifted and you have a way to make a rank 3 or rank 6, you make Machinex versus Cash, and that's just pretty solid. Obviously, Torghut alone does it, so if you have like a Torghut plus a book, you make Machinex, and that's honestly pretty comfortable for me against Cash Tira. Versus just Engine, you should be able to hold your own just fine, and yeah, I was happy with it. The extra deck is not that tight on this deck, so it was fine. I'm going to catch up on questions, guys. I'm sorry. Game 2 aware. Yeah, our game 2 sucked. It was the exact same as our game 2 in Swiss as well. We played in Swiss, and game 2, it was the same thing. He just Anna-spelled Griffin locked me, and I'm like, great. Like, I didn't draw a hand trap that game either. And as you can see, unlike Pack, I did play hand traps. Not that many, but I still played them. In fact, I drew Nib as my 6th card against him in top 4 in that game 2, and that was rather tilting. But I mean, it's Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's fine. Let me scroll back up. Do you think Lab Unchained is good? No. I just think that makes no sense. Pack said it would be a shorter stream. Sure, but I think our definitions of short stream may be different. Let's see what that means. Did Abomination come up a lot? I'm assuming you mean the link. Yes, clearing fields is good when you're playing under Shifter and you eclipse them versus Cash. And then also just kind of cleaning up any field in general can be nice. Linking up into it with Anguish is very important, and I don't play anything else to make. You can play Access Code, but obviously you're Fiend locked half the time. It doesn't help you. Or you can go down to a Link 2, but the attack stat's good. Let you kill sometimes as well. Sometimes it's helpful to break fields. When you're playing around Eclipse as well, you don't want to keep that many non-links in the field at once. So linking up into like Anguish and then linking up into like A-Bomb, kind of keeping your field tight is important. So you're not going to get blown up by a full like book. And then once the A-Bomb hits the field, that can clear the Eclipse, which is nice. Specifically came up in testing in the mirror when it's like make Yama first, then Anguish, then A-Bomb, and kind of clean everything up. But yeah, that was kind of the main thing that happened there. A lot of nuances, but yeah, A-Bomb is very good for sure. And then it has some extra synergy with Yama, of course. Like reviving it off Yama is just insane value. There's definitely no reason to cut this card. How much testing does the deck go into Unchained for the YCS? I don't test that much. I'm like really bad at testing because it's just really hard for me to find time. And also motivation for YCSs that aren't as important to me, which feels weird to say, but yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh, but yeah, the only matches I tested this deck were the matches you guys saw on stream, and that's it. So not that much. The main yellow one, you mean? Oh, I mean the card is mandatory, I think. You can use it to extender by searching, which is kind of nice that you chain block around stuff sometimes. And then it's really good as well when you get like there can be only one or goes under whatever. You can just go crash a guy in to their monster to summon A-Bomb from deck and clear it. There's also plays during the damage step, so it's way harder to interact. You can play it versus Marincess opponents, and I just crash the guy in, and if he doesn't wave there, I just summon this and pop his Argonaut, and then he can't wave me. But if he waves there, then the negate does nothing, and then I just summon something else, and now he only has a spell trap negate at play main phase 2. So, yeah. People are saying Dragoon is still banned because of Verte. Well, I don't think it's correct. I don't know. I mean, Master Duel has their own opinions, and I may be wrong as well. But yeah. How'd you rate the difficulty of playing this deck? I don't know. It was probably the hardest deck I've played in a while. Like this and Purely were the hardest. Easier, definitely harder than Cash. But I don't know if it's like crazy hard. The Mirror was interesting. That was like the most skillful thing, I guess. Not tier level skillful, but it was still like very interesting amount of interaction. You can't blow each other out as easily, except anti-spell. I'm just catching up with questions. What's my favorite deck? Thunder or Tier Thunder still. The Snow Thunder deck. Yami Crimson, thank you so much for the sub. 7 months as well. Wow. Appreciate you guys. I see other streamers get like 50-month resubs. That's just crazy to me. I hope one day I can get to that and you will still be sticking around. What's up, Coder? You love the one disaster, but please cut Tour Guide. No, Tour Guide was really good. It's like, I don't understand why people don't like it. I get it's not great versus hand traps, but what's the alternative? This deck's already not that consistent. Whoa, what do you want me to do? There's not a better card. And it's a fine turn. Normal Summon Rikea is not better. No. Normal Summon Rikea is not better. Because, like, what is it? If you get Impermed or it plays around Nib. This deck plays around Nib fine. I already play Rikea. When you want to play around Nib, you'll search Rikea. Normal Summon Rikea is definitely worse than Tour Guide. It requires 2-card combos. It still loses to the same hand traps. Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm not playing. Like those Unchained counts just. Tour Guide's just good. I don't get why people hate it. And 7-3, the same deck as a team metagame. Sorry, is it bad? I mean, you can definitely swap it up. I just like when we all think the deck is the best deck, we'll just play it. Which probably could be changed. I don't know. I'm not gonna hate on people who hate Tour Guide, but I don't think it's right. What do you think of Earth Machine? Is it viable right now? Nope. All right. I'll be here. You'll still be here to see me in 43 months. I appreciate that. I'll see you then. Awesome 3 escape into chamber. Honestly, one of them gets sided out going second a fair amount, but I can run the math. There's definitely merit to it. I'm not going to say anything definitive. I'm going to catch up with the question, guys. Give me a second. Tour Guide is the way. Agreed. Master Duel has a new weird layout. We'll check that out tomorrow, I guess. I have Master Duel lined up for then. What cards in your current... Oh, I lost the comment. Current deck right now that are not in Master. Oh, that are not in Master Duel? This, and this. The deck is not playable in Master Duel. Why do my comments keep jumping back and forth? Thoughts on Dark Worlds. I do not like that deck. And I don't think it's very good either. What are my opinions? Or sorry, there's more. Why do my comments keep jumping around and it's really annoying because I'm trying to answer everyone. And I'm sorry if I don't, that is why. Like I can't keep the comment section still to like answer a question. Reverse V tournaments which teams share deck building restrictions is more interesting. I agree. I wonder what cards are best versus Unchained. Not gonna lie, I lost the comment. Okay, I don't know what's happening with my comment section. I actually just can't read this, so I'm sorry if I missed your comment. Re-comment and I'll try answer it because this is a pain in the ass and I feel like I'm spending more time telling you guys I can't see the comment than I am answering questions. But I think Konami's gonna ban King Calamity. It's not impossible, but I doubt it. Is Charizard good? I heard Lost Box Giratina is the best deck. But I believe Mew won the World Championships, so who knows? Gardevoir got second, so I don't really know much about Pokemon meta, but I was at Worlds, so I know like the bare minimum. You don't have thrust. What would you suggest, Ash? Take the talents out as well. Ash, it's fine. You can make the chat slower. I'll do that later. Are you happy with how Nib performed? Yeah, it's meh. I don't know. You probably have to play it for stuff, but it's meh. What do you think about the Rescue Ace matchup? I think you are favored versus Rescue Ace. They cannot really beat you going when they go second. And when they go first, they don't dweller you, you're fine. If they dweller you, it is kind of annoying. That's one of those matchups where I want Nib just for dweller. With Panda doing Edison content, possibly. I do have an Edison deck. If I have it on here, I can show you guys. I got some on my other accounts. Speak with Konami about the meta. No, they do not talk to me about that because obviously that would be an edge for me that is not fair. Triptych, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Good non-engine versus Unchained. Lava Golem, Mind Control, Change of Heart, Talents. Nib is fine. Ash is fine. Net Might's fine. Econ is good. Fenrir is solid if you compare it. How does Unchained do into the Ibly lock? You have 10 tribute summons with Prison, and then with Prosp 13, so like it's fine. You just have to commit your normal summon, which is whatever. This is my Edison deck. It's kind of trippy. The go second deck should play more defensive or removals or just starters and extenders. If you want to do well in a tournament and you're playing go second deck, you have to make sure you can also go first, because once people know what you're doing, they will make you go first and you will get knocked out. And that is one of the biggest barriers to overcome the going second deck, and which is why I spend a lot of time when I'm to work on them if I think it's good, because just playing it is risky. Do you think Ghost? Oh, sorry, I already did that. What do you think of the Dragon Link matchup? I haven't played it yet, so truly cannot say. I think I'm all caught up on questions. I'm speaking really fast. I hope it's okay. But I know I missed a bunch from before, so feel free to re-ask them again, and I will try my best to get back to you. Any trap just making an appearance? I don't believe so. I think the deck is not good. Yeah, this Medicine deck, I can probably go off this now, but concept simple. Prisma sends this, or sends this. This turns on this. This is a machine for this. This is a Miracle Fusion target for 0. Light machines turn on this bomb. You can play good Floodgate traps. This is a blowout. 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 These are good cards. Let me go back to my actual active account. This is the list I played. I picked up an ulti dweller, I guess. Yeah. Thoughts on Pro Duel saying tier is the best deck, not even with the balance, not Dragon Link. What? Oh, in Master Duel? I like tier a lot still, yeah. What do you think of Xyz Encore? Xyz Encore is cool. You have to make sure though that you're playing it in a deck where the problems you have are like purely and cash. So my issue with it is like in this deck, you don't really want it for either of those matchups. You have enough for them as is. You're mostly playing it for Dweller, and I guess if cash is consistently dwelling you, then it's fine. Until the meta gets a little more firm and we know what to expect from Rescue Ace, I do not want to side that card in against them. Because if they don't dweller me, I'm sitting with this stupid ass Xyz Encore in my hand. I don't want to side it for purely or cash. I have enough for them as is. So that's my opinion on them. Not great. Chris P, thank you so much for the sub. Also 7 months. Appreciate you very much. Do I have a TCG tier list? I have one from a couple months ago that really hasn't changed that much, which I guess I can find. Where is it? Is it this? Was this the list I played? Yeah, it's this. This is the list I played. You can probably change it a little bit. Non-engine would change as well. But this list is pretty good for me. It's just really bad versus cash. Like, really bad versus cash. How you play around Gravekeeper's Inscription? I don't play around cards that people don't play. You play Dark Spirit of Banishment. The fuck is that? If your opponent monster attacks at the start of the damage step, you set this card, target level 8 fiend monster in your grave, special summon it. Why would I play this? This is the card he said, right? You're trolling, right? I don't. Okay, so you didn't have the you just wanted to waste my time, which I understand. It's for if it's for a joke, it's for a bit. I got you, but this is if you're trying to be serious, this is not good. I don't know what you're trying to do with it. Wait, people played this in old Unchained? Who let these people cook? Because this is not good cooking. This is burning it on the stove. Why would I play this? Skrelp did. Oh my, I have to. Jesus, Skrelp. Okay. You know what I can summon with that? Oh, it's not in here. I was gonna say another Versclatonius. I can summon. Okay, thank you. Wait, how do I get to here? How do I see my profile? There, I'll summon this dude with it. It's not a joke. How does the mirror do damage? Caesar negate it. What? What do you mean? Summon Glatonia for the maximum flex. Yeah, yeah. What do I think of the prize card normal monsters? I posted on Twitter. I don't think it really cares. Deal with Caesar first. All right. This is not helpful. Looking back, would you change anything in your deck list for the YCS? I need to do some reflection still. But yeah, probably some stuff I change. Side deck is one. I now adapt the deck more for the current meta. A little more for the mirror match. This is not the right list. Am I on the right account? I am, right? It's this. There you go. Change teammate, maybe. What's up, Walter? Don't tell G you said that. What is my siding pattern in the mirror for going second? So I was like, it's weird because you have to like predict how they're gonna play. You obviously like stuff to beat the Caesar, but if they're going for the Griffin play, then you don't want the books. I mean, you probably just take out the books. So we never really decided. It was the problem because we don't love this. We don't love this. We can put them in. This is good. This is fine. This is also we were undecided on. This can deal with Caesar or Griffin. Honestly, we're messing around. Usually, like one of these comes out, and some number of books, and then that's it. And we kind of see how we feel. Get a read on how they played. Like versus Pack, I knew he wasn't playing around Nib. He was going for the Griffin stuff, so I for sure had these in. Did you see the VS Unchained list? What nonsense is that? No, I have not. Like Dune is a set. Nope, I lost a lot of money buying that set, so I do not like it. For Master Duel, what is your top few suggestions, meta, and one rogue pick? Tier, and tier. Now, Rogue, Thunder, meta, tier. And then other meta one would be a Dragon, I guess. Dragon Link. That's on Duel Links. I quit playing the game like 6 years ago. I found it not as interesting as regular Yu-Gi-Oh! And expensive as all hell. Have you shown to play through Nib yet, or is it a secret? You kind of just play it by ear, but you try and force it with the 2/6s on field first, while making sure that you have a way to play afterwards. Oftentimes it involves using your Yama and Grave that turn, though. Or you just... Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing it requires. What are the books for? I mean, they go to versus everything, right? Versus Purely, they stop the Upin Noir, they stop the Arise Heart, and then as disruptive tools in Neo first, they're still pretty good. Dice or Flu to win locals? Flu. How old is Duel Links? It's probably about 6 or 7 years old at this point. All right, caught up in questions. And my ring notification still says there's someone at the front door. I really don't know what's going on. Due to the new cards, is Unchained vulnerable to Dimension Shifter. So going first, like your combo into D Shifter is not great. You're not like passing like you do with Tier. You can make Machinex usually, and you just call it a day. But it's not great. Going second under Shifter, you can usually still break a field. Because these will still all trigger all the Unchained cards. The only things that don't are obviously these. But it's fine. You can usually make it work between your non-engine and these cards still pushing. This is helpful to clear. This is helpful with clearing. These are helpful with clearing. Obviously, you don't get the pop effect with the gates, but it's still threatened to Zeus. Yeah. Your standard hand traps not work well against the Rise Heart. No, they just don't work well against Cash in general. Well, aside anything going first in the mirror, yeah, I put in Nibs and Ashes typically. Play around like evenly in Lightning Storm type cards. Or sometimes like I've been debating not putting this in because I actually like Eclipse going first. Nib for sure goes in though. I think it's really good going first. Have you considered Spiritual Water Art? I don't want more cards going first. No. Multiple Muckracker, never ever would have needed it, so no. Would I cut this? I don't think you need to go to 40. You could maybe even more. I know Pack played 43, but I'm not saying this is perfect 41. I'm still kind of exploring. There's synergy with Mad Love, Raisin, and Stake Your Soul and Unchained. You're kind of pushing what synergy means. It's just attributes, I guess, right? Curry card good in this format? I do not think so. I think it is only good, really good if it's Purely. It's like fine against Cash. I think the only deck that should be playing it is Vanquish Soul. We usually run one Nibiru to draw it off Maxi. When running 3 Brick You. What? Okay, this is a troll comment. Would you up the Abo level 8 since it pushes help against Ash and boards 1 second? No, because you can brick on it still. And then searching is just fine. Are people still playing Shifter and Droll? Droll not as much. Shifter is still very popular. Yeah. I'm going to take this quick little chance to say, guys, we are in September, so subs are 25% off. So if you ever wanted to support the channel, support my journey as a content creator, show me want me to keep on doing this, now is the time for you to show that support. So obviously, do what you can afford if you can't afford it, but I would very much appreciate if anybody would sub to the channel and just let me know that you enjoy what I'm doing and to keep at it. Everyone who's already done so, I appreciate you very much, and I won't forget it. Do I expect to do the deck to do well in Vancouver? Yes. Obviously, percentage-wise, it had a way higher percentage than other decks for top 8. It may partially be because of the way the team functions work. Like my team was all Unchained. I think its rep in top 8 will be a little less, but it will still do well. I could just be wrong though. Yeah. You hope we get Madolche support. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's fun. What is Unchained's follow-up like? Really good. I'm shocked you won Strom and wasn't Bishjoled and crowed to death. That doesn't matter. Like, I don't know why that matters. Thoughts on the new Fire King card? No idea what it is. If you link it, I'll read it. Give me 80 gold, sub to Prime. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. If you don't have money for Thrust, what's an alternative? I think just maining Ash is fine. Could even main Nib, but I think Ash is better. Dim Sum Lover, 5 community subs. Appreciate it. I see you gave Quanto one. Thank you so much. And then NME as well, also resubbed for the 2nd month in a row. Thank you guys so much. Oh, you gave Scrub a sub too? Damn, you're nice. I mean, if you guys can't afford it, I'm never going to force you to sub. Always do what's comfortable for you as well. Walter got one as well. Damn. RNG went in. I mean, you can pick who subs, right? I don't know. And then Dim Sum Lover subbed yourself. I appreciate it. Thank you. Besides the TTD, the deck is budget, right? I don't know if I'd call it budget. This is climbing in price to about like 15 US now, I think. These are a couple dollars each. This is obviously a little bit. This is a little. I mean, no, this got reprinted. Staples, sure. Staples, it's fine. It's fine. These are getting there. These are like 25 on TCG right now for the ultras. Like the deck's not like crazy expensive, but it's not cheap. It's not $40. It's like 25, unless it went up yesterday. But it's not like ridiculous either. How much pay if you move all the... Oh, hey, Dad. Wait, are you moving the tins? One second, guys. You can't afford a sub, but you appreciate the content. That's all right. That comment is still plenty helpful. I'm sorry I missed a couple questions. I have to send a text to my dad. My dad is being whatever. Basement Dwelling Gremlin. Is that somebody I know? My name in one of the Discords is Hateful Gremlin, so I don't know if it's a meme name, but whatever. What is the Goot MX Saber Invoker? The Zoo. I mean, Zoo's probably fine. I mean, there's no Broad Bowl. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. I haven't thought about it. I guess I sold. Think you could have played Game 3 differently versus Pack? Yes, and I will be making a video about it on Twitch. I mean, on YouTube, probably for Monday. So make sure to check out for that. Maybe Wednesday, but yeah, sometime next week. I'm going to go over the replay. But yeah. Prison at 35 bugs. I'm sure that means bucks on Card Market. Well, Card Market's prices are always worse, to be honest. The American marketplace is always just better. Let's see if it's gone up. I don't think it has. Yeah, 25 still. When I checked yesterday, there were 25 listed at 25 bucks. Somebody had. And they're pretty much gone. It is climbing, right? Let's check 3 or more. There's not many. They are selling. You want to build this deck, build it now, because this looks like it's about to drop off. 17 here. So after this, the barrier falls, and it goes up relatively fast, and people just run out. Yeah. I don't even own the cards myself. I should probably fix this. Pack, you're such a bozo. What happened? Wait, why are there 5 million messages from Pack? Yo, F, I was supposed to host you. I was so tired. I'm on my bad. Thank you, Pack. You're awesome. Ugh, whatever, it's fine. Congratulations again. Nice. My dad's trying to spell your name, but can't. That's all good, Pack. I'll see you later, tomorrow, or whatever. I'll see you in Vancouver either way. Classic Pack, one-word messages. I mean, I'm victim of some of the stuff, so it's all right. Is no draw standard? I think so. It hasn't been standard for a while. I don't think that card is that good right now. I don't think there's any matchup that really shines. What do you mean about access code to beat stuff like Mirror Jade and Jewess Worm? How does it beat those? Oh, because you turn... Sure, you block with this. But I feel like you're locked into Fiends so much. It's like when you draw a tour guide. Maybe. I never thought of that. I don't know how often that comes up, though, because you're like playing Into Disruption. That's why you played Access Code? How often did that come up, though, Pack? Is Tier good versus Unchained? I have no idea, but maybe. Am I expecting hits Unchained in the next ban list? Probably not. Maybe at this point that Prosp, but that's about it. Versus branded Chimera. Is it really just a Mirror Jade? I guess. Here's good versus everything except Cash, where it has like a 10% win rate. Which also happens to be the most popular deck. Linus Bick, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Tour Guide to 1. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I think the only realistic hit. I mean, like, there's a world where this gets hit. Or this, where is it? This? Deck's fine without it. Maybe Zeus, but again, who cares? It's not really for this deck. I don't know. Nothing else. Like, I don't see them hitting this deck. This deck is like fine. I don't think it's anything really BS. The new Fire King card. If I want to read it, so let's give it a quick read. Fire King Ponix. 200 defense. Okay, you can rekindling it. Level 1, sure. Wing Beast. So you can search this with recitals. Whatever the rank 1 is. If a monster's original attribute's fire, weird it specifies original, but okay. Draw a battle card effect, special this card from your hand. Somebody add a Fire King spell trap. Okay, and then during the standby phase, after this card is destroyed, you can add this card grave to hand. That's cool. This card's pretty good, yeah. I missed a bunch of stuff. The new Fire Kings are insane with Diabellstar now. Oh, Diabellstar, yeah. All right. Some Farfa guys made TCG version of Road to the King. You should check it out. What does that mean? Oh, this is sick. Oh, what, like, oh, meta reports. Is this a Squelp project? The spread shitter. Yeah, great. Zed. I'm not familiar with these two. Oh, actually, I think I haven't heard of a Sam. So Sam SFR. I don't know, something like that. This is cool. Good job. I hope they keep it up. A lot of work though for free. I'm assuming you plan on putting like some ads there to monetize this a bit, or add a Patreon link somewhere. Our list's on there already. It's been like a minute. Dead link. Are these supposed to be? Oh no, they're just hot text. Are these supposed to be things you can click on and see? Tournaments, Sao Paulo. This is cool. Breaking Bad boards. We got third place. I'll have you. It's for the same thing for all of us. What do the files show up as? That's cool. Just stripped from DB probably, or not because it's not a master dual graphic. Wait. Whatever. This is sick. I'll for sure be checking this out on stream more. Did you throw snow down the stairs? Oh, that was crazy. I wish I vlogged that, but I didn't have time taking my phone out. I've spent a lot of money on master dual. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's database. Sure. Okay. Are there any lists here that are worth checking out? I mean, I've already seen a bunch of these lists. I guess I don't know what you've seen. Manadeum. I didn't even know this got top 8. Ugh. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting to see. Oh, 2 hero lives. 2. Pourquoi? What's the site called? Yep. Has 199. Just linked it. This looks great. I'm proud of you guys. This looks good. I will for sure be using this. Contact, home. And I'm sure this will keep getting expanded on. Yeah, definitely find a way you want to monetize this, right? Because Roto King definitely has ads, right? Nope, I just can't type. Wait, did they not have ads? I thought they did. Maybe I have ad block on or ad block on. When I add regionals, just don't clutter up the main page with regionals because they aren't as important for meta standing. Felix Pfeiffer's deck. You send me the list, I can take a look. Let's go on the land of OCG. Oh, they're playing this card. What's it called? What is it? Reinforce? God, I want to play this deck. This looks fun. Sand all pearly. Wait, they're playing this with one of this. Oh, but they have 3 delicious. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'm looking at this. 1701. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to see what else there is that's cool. This is like the list that'd be like interesting to see, I guess, although I don't think it's very good. Yeah, Red Reboot in OCG is crazy. Here's the Chimera list. Alright, let's take a look. Drake Regionals. 2 Albaz. Interesting. I don't know how much I like that, but sure. Fenrir's good in this deck. I'm a fan. Ash or Imperm for crossout. Fine. 2 crossout's kind of weird. Baylor for crossout. Okay. I think Eclipse is better than Book and Win right now. I'd probably change that. It's fine. Crash or... I mean, this is pretty clean. Oh, wait. 2 Chimera Fusions? I feel like you want to play 3 of this. If anything, this helps dodge Imperms as well. And it's just fine to draw. Oh, 2 draws into this. I mean, you probably play 1 for crossout. Fine. I don't think this card is that good. I mean, if I were to fix this, I'd probably play 1 draw. I'd probably play one of this. Add a 3rd one. Add a 3rd one. And call it a day. I don't know. And switch this to Eclipse. How much of Yu-Gi-Oh is skill? How much is luck? It depends on the format. And it's really hard to quantify. A good amount of skill for sure. It's not a completely luck-based game. Yeah, I hate Antispell. I think Antispell is way more obnoxious than Eradicator. If I had to pick one to be banned, it would easily be Antispell. I've been wanting that card to get banned for years. What's up, Stitch? I'm gonna lose. It's all luck. No. Oh, it's Walter, of course. Walter's just spewing garbage as usual. That's what I'm saying. You can't be blaming luck. It's not always luck. So when G loses every match, you know, what does that say? I think Centurion is going to be a top deck. Honestly, I have not read the cards. What? Alexa just started talking to me. Do you think Joel's not main deck worthy? Is even side deck worthy? I do not think the card is that good. Is Storm better than Cyclone? Depends on the deck and what you need. Bro, G was playing other games instead of testing. You told him. Okay, but now you have to understand, I barely tested as well. So that's not always a good reason. Also, I'm trolling. I think he probably played fine, though I don't technically know. Put it on a shirt. Walter should just make all his phrases on some stupid ass shirt. Give me Pack 2.0. Or you can just be like Satire Pack. As for this, okay, look at the side deck of this. I actually didn't realize he's playing Talents. I don't know how good that is in this deck. Pardon me. Sliding Thrust, sure. Barrier. I'd like siding Daruma Cannon to set after they shifter you. That's what we were doing. Yeah. You thought Pack was Satire. He's a bit of a troll. I think Dream Cannon's pretty solid right now. It still is. I mean, it's been solid for a while. Obviously, if Eclipse is good, Dream Cannon is too. Is it good on Unchained? Yeah, it's fine on Unchained. I mean, this is probably a fine side deck. I'm not sure. I don't know like enough about this deck to really say. This is probably okay. Cosmic is definitely better when you go first against Unchained, so we'll see if that starts picking up momentum. I'm not sure. Hog, Eurolist on stream. I take it you're Felix then? Oh, and I just by mistake pinned a message. What do I think about the tins? I think they're not great. Let's check. I actually haven't done too much research into them. Yes, you're Felix. Well, congratulations on the regionals. You'll be at Dortmund. I'll see you there, and good luck. What are the tins called? Just 23 tins. Will that help me? No. Mega 10. 20 dual. Okay, that's whatever. How are the cards doing? Are the pre-sales not up? Okay, they're not really up. These are just quarter century cards, right? I mean, these quarter centuries are worth nothing. These are dumb. Exodia again. Did that song start with Cachaturian? What the hell's Cachaturian? The composer? I'm not sure. Maybe. This is an old song. It's very possible. This is Sammy Davis Jr., the old black magic. It's probably a cover because, you know, back then that's what they did. How old is it? Yeah, old as all hell. Blaze Dragon's the worst. Yeah, Blaze Dragon's pretty bad. I mean, there's a couple bad ones. Like, where's the Blackwing? Wait, people don't like Rainbow Dragon? No, people are haters. This one is bait. This is pretty bait. How's Armor Master with $6? This shit's also bait. We just got it in Starlight. There were just many better things they could have done. Like, I don't understand what they were going for with this. Ad break starts in 3 minutes. Wait, what? Dude, what is happening? You guys can see my screen. Last ad 3 minutes, and now there's one in 3 minutes again. Why is it doing this? It's gonna make me lose my viewers. I'll snooze it, but it'll come back. Isn't Phantasma actually good right now? It's fine, yeah. It's like Level vs. Rescue. There's Dragon Link, it's good. It's good versus Unchained. It's not terrible, but obviously, there's sometimes just better cards to be playing. EDD has no high rarity. I mean, people are just sick of it. I need to turn off ads in the dashboard. Well, I don't want to turn off ads entirely, because then I don't make money. But I hate when it just plays like twice in a row. Listen, I understand having ads, and I want ads. I do like need to make revenue off this. But when it plays 2 ads in 10 minutes, like, okay, come on, like that's dumb. Yeah, okay, my thing isn't set to play an ad every 10 minutes, though. That's not what I set it to. Vicing Requiem in 25th. I mean, this card is going to fade into obscurity in, like, I don't know. I actually know, though, like, I was thinking about it. So I never really knew this card existed. This is not a card I found. But this is just a fine engine, and like anything in theory, because It threatens Zeus. It threatens a pop. It's 3,000 attack body. Like, this might just be a playable engine in like other decks that just need help breaking boards a little more. Like a Fenrir-esque type card. It's interesting. And then unlike cards like Alpha or Pankratops, you can summon this in the first turn. It's a Fiend Dark, which I don't know if it'll help. If it'll help like with any of your strategies, but there's a chance it does help extend you. Obviously, with Unchained it does, and there's extra synergies. But yeah, it also works with Pain Gainer and 7 Sins. I don't remember what those cards do. I'm gonna give them a quick read actually. Summon this way. Following effects cannot be activated. Attached to. Oh, it's okay. One of those. So just 4K. I mean, that's whatever. Ooh, another Sammy Davis Jr. song. Wait, how do you make this? I don't get how this helps, because you need 2 materials under it and you only have 1. Oh, you have to play both. Okay. This seems bad. This is bad. I'm not playing these cards. For double wipes, that's greedy. You don't need to do that. I'm not doing that. This is bait. Are Bishop's good versus Unchained? Yeah, they're solid. I think Druid Swarm is actually just better than Magnemite. Sometimes Caesar just prevents the Druid Swarm from coming down. But Druid is for sure solid. You hit the Yama, and then you are good. Any side patterns? I'm still kind of learning. Most of the time, the side patterns is like taking out the non-engine when they're bad. On like one of the traps. I think I said a tour guide once, but like, because I had nothing. Was that good on the side? Yeah, I'd consider manning it even. It has some points being weak, but it's just good versus a lot. You can make random decks just brick a bunch. And then it's just good against a lot of random decks. I'm a fan of it. Can't believe I haven't played Fallout games. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I just like old music. Jules will never touch the field due to Caesar. Yeah, that's why I think Jewish is better. Obviously, versus the Griffin field, it's good. The deck is unplayable without thrusts. That's not true at all. Thrust is no means mandatory. We like this non-engine, and there's very much a world where it's just not good non-engine anymore, and you take it out. That being said, I would still keep playing it moving forward in this current meta. You think Mana DM FTK or standard is better? I don't even know what the FTK is, but Mana DM sucks in general. Sorry. Most of them are doing Griffin Lock game 1. That's not true. I did a game 1 once, and I knew what they were playing. I like the teaser one more, and I know some will disagree with me, but I think you have better follow up. I think you have better control over the game state. I prefer it, but me and Pack had different opinions there. Pack Griffin locked me, yeah. Worked for him, I guess. Like, my only loss in the entire tournament was that one match with Pack. And then he had like 2 losses, one versus Cash, one versus me and Swiss. So, I mean, both of us are credible sources. We'll keep seeing with Vancouver and other tournaments how it keeps going for us. But yeah. What with the rank 6 as well is if you like play a little bit neg. So if you just, there's some hands where you can like play a little bit out of order, and if you're okay getting rid of this, like Sarama pop this instead of a meaningful card, then you can like make the rank 6 before putting this in the grave, and then you're safer in Abyss Jewels. And I think that's like a very real thing you can be doing, especially when you have these in your hand, because there's many times you just won't use them. And like, while they're fine follow-up, this deck's follow-up is just good enough Pat could have won game 1 if he revived Griffin with Yama. He could not. That was intentionally by design the way I played it. Him reviving Griffin would not have helped him. I will cover it in a replay. He did some things wrong, for sure, and I can go over that. I don't know if he could have won, but I don't think he played it properly at some points. We went over this as well as I made a mistake in the last game. However, I also did not mess up my board. That was intentional. The misplay is something else, but I'll go over that into a video. I'm going to make a video for sometime next week going over that game because I think it is interesting. Plenty of nuance there. Yama would pop the set escape to remove your Yama with Abo. We can go over later, but I'm pretty sure I was still just fine. I can use a battle phase as well. Yeah, okay. You think I should go back to ninjas? I want to find the time to do that. I really liked that deck. I'd like to. So for sure, when I have some time, which I don't know when that'll be, but I would like to play ninjas again. Ninjas and Crystal Beasts. I get those comments a lot that they want me to see new videos with them, and I agree. I like those decks, and I'd like to do more with them. It's just a matter of time. Those decks are really cool, and I would like to play them again. If I have some regionals coming up, I'll try lab those decks. Try and make it work, because that'd be sick. I'm a fan, for sure. I mean, my bloody name for Worlds was Team 7. It was a straight-up Naruto reference. Like, before rounds, we'd say, Date Bayo, to, like, hype ourselves up. We got this. It was funny. You wish ninjas would come to Master Duel? Wait, not a Master Duel? Oh, that'd be sick. When they come to Master Duel, I'll play them. How was your lab arc on DB for a minute? That was not me. That was Ryan Yu. I'm not the only person who uses this account. I have other people use it just to grind my rating higher so that when I stream, I'm not playing versus schmucks. I may have played for like a single game, but for the most part, it was not me. If I'm playing on DB, it's pretty much just for stream. If I'm not streaming, there's a 90% chance it's not me playing. They're supposed to have structured X and Master Duel. That'd be sick. I'm down for that, and I'll probably dedicate a stream at least to it. You built Mechanus bring in because gear frame alone makes Mary Maker. That's not enough to make it that good, but it's a fine synergy. You remember when what happened? Oh, when they announced it's supposed to be a structure deck? Well, first I heard of it. Sorry, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Good chill music. Been talking like nonstop for an hour. Usually I have some duels going to like focus on that and then not talk for a bit. But I think people have stopped asking questions right now. If there's more, I'll be happy to entertain, I guess. You remember when my DB account was used by the majority of the community? Okay, well that one's different. That was not. That one was also without my permission, which was a whole different story. What time do you think you'll be streaming tomorrow? I have an Iron Man at 3 p.m. On Master Duel. So I'll probably start it up around 2:45 Eastern. We'll stream the Master Duel, and then we will go from there. Thoughts on salad? If you check out my latest tier list video, you'll see my opinions on it. Spoiler, I don't think very highly of it. Can I show a nib line, anti-nib line? Yes, I'm just freestyling. Am I a single sleeve or double sleeve enjoyer? Single sleeves. Double sleeves are a bit clunky for me. They're too big. Whose money are you taking? It's a team league thing we played 2 weeks ago and I didn't pay anything. I don't know. I think it was like $100 entry, but I'm just playing for my team for fun and for content. Do you do coaching still for anyone interested? It's hard for me to make time probably after all the YCSs are done. I'll reopen it up, but no promises. The biggest thing is just availability for me. But if I do, it'll probably be on Metafy, and I'll post about it on Twitter. So if you give me a follow on Twitter, that's probably the best way to find out for any like news like that. I miss playing tier to a certain extent. Yeah, of course. The deck really resonated with me. So yeah. Would I consider dropping the tour guides? No, I like the tour guides a lot, and I don't get the hate for it. My favorite person to duel against? No, not really. Do you think with a big win for Unchained and lost for Cashier, the Cashier will be less represented at future events? Maybe a little bit, but I still think it'll be very popular and the most popular deck. That was true in Brazil even. There was still mostly cash. Now it'll be a bit more accessible with the tins, so yeah. Lovely to see you live. I'm trying to make a fun Destiny board deck and struggling to find protection for it. What would be my best recommendation? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm sorry. I guess my crazy FTK combos on TSX1. If I get an idea, I'll make another one, but it's hard to make those videos without inspiration striking me. That's why they didn't come out in like any sort of, you know, schedule or like set amount of time. It was kind of just whenever I had an idea. But when I don't have an idea, obviously it's a lot harder, and I don't want to just pump out garbage either. Getting inspired for things is hard, but then also maintaining a schedule while not being inspired is weird. You should put media links in your about section. I should. I should also make commands. I should also fix my sound settings. There are a lot of things I should do, but I am dumb, so I'm going to figure it out over however long it takes me, man. I'm sorry. I should get a better animation for my follower alert. I have the generic one. I'm a noob. We'll get there. Don't worry. How is the Dark World matchup? Fine. I don't know. Dark World's not very good. I'll check into my messages real quick. I'm sorry. You ever update the sub alert? Nope. Oh, wait, I did, Zed. However, I can't get the sound to work. That's part of my issue. Here, I'll show you. How do I do the test sub thing? I go. Wait, I don't know if this should not be on stream. Alert box. Test subscription. Does that work? But the sound doesn't work. So I need to fix that. I can't really tell what's wrong with it. I'm gonna make a bunch of different like sound things. Jesse Howe is one. Yeah, I mean there's a bunch. If you guys have any suggestions, you can inbox me on Twitter. I'd appreciate them because I do want to make the stream setup better overall. And like I can make some of these as viewer rewards as well because I don't think I have any. Right? I need to make goals. I need to do all this stuff. On OBS? How the hell do you do it in OBS? I got baited into destroying my stream. Thank you guys. Wait, no, this is also the wrong screen. Don't leave, don't leave. Don't leave, don't leave. I'm new with OBS. Don't leave. I'm fixing it. I got baited. Okay, well, not that way. Did I hemorrhage a bunch of viewers? God. My inability to use technology is showing. I'm not like completely dumb, but why are we looking at this? What is this? But yeah, my ability with tech is not great. That's why, like I said, I'm an old man. I read books. I don't play video games. I'm not the best with tech. Listen to old music. This isn't crazy old, but yeah. Does a sub alert work at least? What do you mean? It's the whole point. Are you trying to get me to destroy myself again? The whole point was is there's a video but there's no sound, which is the whole point. There, I sent another test one. I don't know what the Skyrim meme means. I could be playing RuneScape with you and Max. Great. RuneScape, the game I make fun of you for playing. That's exactly what I want to be doing right now. I hope Max is enjoying his stupid giant squirrel. Also, you guys are never active, so I don't want to hear it. Half the time when I check to see if anybody is in Discord, they're not. Yeah, you guys aren't even in Discord right now. Or if you are, it's in a Discord I'm not in, which is awesome, because that's very helpful. But not right now. We got to get our content up. I'm trying to get partner at Twitch, right? And I keep getting declined because I'm not consistent enough. So I force myself to stream. Let's go, guys. We can do it. Jesse X Herman RuneScape stream would go hard. You'd see me spamming buttons and dying 4,000 times because I don't know what the hell to play. What's my opinion on Rescase was sinful? I mean, it's the best deck in Japan. I haven't given it too much thought. I'll start testing it soon, I guess. Dweller good was Unchained? Yes. That shouldn't be much of a question. Start texting me every day to tell him to stream. I mean, there's some days I can, right? Like, you gotta remember, I have a job that I'm doing. I'm also playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I have coaching that I do sometimes, although not often. And I'm allowed to have a bit of relaxation time, or I'm traveling. But yeah, I do want to get better at it, and it's definitely something I'm a bit sad that I haven't been able to do yet. I guess I can. Here, OBS. Is this going to create an infinite glitch or infinite, not glitch, infinite like view, whatever? Where do I go? I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know. You can see all the mess I've made out of this. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys look at this because this is probably hurting your ears. Like I don't say ears, your eyes. I'm distracted. Shifter was Unchained. It's good, but it's not game ending. Your legs? Wait, did I say legs? I don't know, man. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Was this Walter and G's list as well? Yeah, we played the exact same list. You rate the background music? Oh, it's Gabe. What's up, Gabe? It's the Portuguese girl from Ipanema. I think I have 4 versions of this song on my playlist. 5. That's pretty bad. I really like this song. Like, I really like it, if it wasn't obvious. I guess this is like the most Portuguese one because it's fully in Portuguese. Yeah, this is Sinatra one. This one is like newer. It reminds me of being like at a pool though. Kind of relaxing. Cannot understand what she's saying, but yeah. Yeah, Vinicius and Tom have been, and then those were like the mascots for Brazil at the Olympics, right? Vin and Tom. There's like a cool video about it that I watched. Like I already liked the song before this, but where I discovered this version and I learned more about it was this video. I'll show it to you guys. I'm not gonna watch it, but that's not Yu-Gi-Oh related. This was super interesting. It's like a hour-long thing, or it's half an hour. This was a cool video. You learn about some music history, some bossa nova. How strong do I think Unchained actually is versus the variety decks right now? On a scale of 1 to 20, that's random. I'm just gonna say I think it's very strong, and if you watch my tier list, this is where I think it stands. I'd play one of these two decks at the next event. I stand by that still. Obviously I made this before Brazil because I couldn't have filmed it and edited it and all that time while I was on a plane, but yeah. What was the deck you've had the hardest time learning from your experience? Striker. It's just really unnatural for me to play a deck like Striker, so I had to put a lot of effort into learning it. And when I have to re-pick it up, it's also way harder for me. Bossa Nova enjoyer based. I want to explore more of it. Because I'm still very not knowledgeable. Like, I know the absolute bare bones basics, but that type of like style of music is definitely interesting. And Finoble isn't on there. It must be the bestest deck. It's just so bad that it's worse than Mekenko. It's pretty bad. I don't blame Finoble. We went with the 20 because that's how many decks. I'd probably put the 1 or 2 then, I guess. Wait, is this just gonna play all Girlfriend Ipanimas now? Okay, let's stop this. What should we play? You can see the dumb stuff. We have the same song 3 times or 4 times with different artists. Because back then they used to just all cover the same songs. What's another one that I have a billion of? Was I Hear a Symphony? I have 3 of them. I like the MJ ones. Yeah, MJ. Do you believe, or where's Dragon Link in this tier list? It's on there. Keep looking. Do you have Master Duel handled? Sorry, do you believe Master Duel handled tier better than TCG? Yeah, I do. I think it is. They did handle better. One more? No. We've heard enough. Girl from Ipanema. You can go watch the video I recommended. After the stream, of course. Stick around for the stream. Okay, but it doesn't mean that much. I don't know, man. Rogue decks can top. Even really bad decks can top. It doesn't mean that much. All right. I don't know. What else is there to talk about, guys? What can we do? I'm not opposed to a shorter stream because honestly, I'm still tired from traveling and I have to catch up a lot of work. And the tins are coming out, which I have to prepare for as I sell cards. As you can see from all the crap behind me. A stack of shit to list, as always. Food tier when, Jesse. That's a good idea. We'll do that for another time for sure. I can do that. But you guys may not like all my stuff. Indian and Thai are the highest. How long did I stay in Brazil and how was the experience? So I was only there Friday to Monday. I didn't do as much because I've been doing so much traveling in this time period that I decided I can't take that many days off from like work and all that. So short trip for Brazil, and that's just something really specific I wanted to do. So yeah, it wasn't a long trip. I've also heard Sao Paulo isn't as nice as Rio, and after being, I'll agree, it felt like some other Latin American countries I've been to, or cities that I've been to, that kind of weren't that interesting. It felt like they were trying to be American cities, but they didn't have the amount of capital and money to make it as nice. To look more like one of the shittier American cities, like, I'm gonna be mean here, like Detroit. I didn't feel unsafe there. It felt fine, but it's just not as nice. Like after being to Rio, which was gorgeous, it's definitely not the same. Like going back and it's in Rio, I would stay longer because that was just awesome. Sao Paulo didn't really interest me as much, and it like so much of South America has been beautiful that I don't want to be like disappoint people who live in Sao Paulo, but it was definitely not as nice as everywhere else I've been. Like I preferred Lima, and like the surrounding places there, and I preferred Santiago, preferred Rio. I guess I'll see what Santa Cruz de Sierra is. I'll probably be going end of October, and we'll see. But yeah, that one should be like a lot more natural. Would you have to dress poor and act like the norm's not get jumped? I don't believe so. It felt safe there, but at the same time, I don't like. I think expensive clothes are kind of silly, so I don't wear the shit anyways. I don't have a fancy watch. I think it's a waste of money. So I wouldn't have a problem like that anyways. I don't like saying a city is bad because people live there and people obviously have pride for their city, but I'm not as much of a fan of it. For sure as other places I've been to. I'm excited for Cancun. That one should be fun. I've been to Cancun though before. Not for Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously, but I have been on vacation with my family. You can side one Orthros with TC Boo or DD Dog. Nah, you don't have to do that. I think this is fine. You can already out those cards with A-Bomb and Shayama, so that's okay. I don't know if you heard about it, but it started at TCG version Road of the King. Yes, we already looked at it on stream. Very fun, and we will for sure be using this as a tool in the future. I'm excited to see how it continues to grow. Looks good. Master Duel rank grind. I don't know. I kind of want to save the Master Duel for tomorrow. I know it's been short, but if we're cooling down, reaching an end, you know, I have people petering off from the stream. Maybe call it a day because I have plenty of other stuff I can do as well. And we have grinded enough that it discounts towards our track to partner. I'm gonna keep applying. Let me check my analytics. How am I doing? I mean, we're getting there. I'm gonna keep at this. And that's where subs and all that stuff helps. Help me get that track to partner. Yeah, I'm affiliate right now. I don't want to be partner so I can keep building on all this, you know. If you're adding regionals, just make sure they're not like crowding out everything because they don't offer as much useful information. But yeah, that's good so far. If I think of anything, I'll be happy to let you know. You can probably include a Patreon link for donations. What do I do for a living? Yu-Gi-Oh! I play, I sell cards, content now, I guess, a bit of coaching. I mean, it's just 2 different means of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty much. It's my income. What is this song called? This is some Michael Jackson, Chicago. This is one of his posthumously released songs from Escape. If a fan wants to take a picture with you, do you do it or you tell them no? I will almost always say yes. However, if I'm in the middle of something that is important, I may say no. And I don't like to tell people no, but obviously I'll have boundaries. Like someone asked me while I was still in the tournament in Top Cut. Obviously, I can't leave the Top Cut area. I have to focus on what I'm doing. Or while I'm on the way to the washroom, I'll usually say, sorry, I'm going to the washroom. And, yeah, like, obviously, I'm sorry, but if you wait near the washroom for me and catch me then, great. Otherwise, let me go to the washroom. That should be pretty obvious. Yeah. Yeah, if you see me on feature match stage, this is a joke before I get in trouble. Just walk on stage, past the Konami equipment, you know, wave at the camera, and then yeah, just come take a selfie with me, you know. Oh, exporting the decks via YDK would be cool. So you could download into DB. Maybe you can do that. Maybe they're smart and they've already done that. That'd be cool. No. Damn. We need to add the button. It should be doable. Yeah, I mean, very, very much should be doable. I can't imagine it's that hard to incorporate at this point. Wait, Ruben played 45 cards. All right, 2 seals. I love the sided Scarlight. I hate this card. I mean, I hate the time bullshit. 1 Phantasme. Okay. I guess you're searching off Magnemut. I guess. Horus Infernity. That's neat. I like that. Did I react to the Fire King card? Yeah, I did. It's cool. I mean, I don't have like a strong opinion on it. I'm not one of those guys who's gonna have some crazy reaction, sadly. All right. You know what? I got plenty of stuff to do still today, so short stream. I will make time for a long stream tomorrow. I mean, obviously, long is subjective. You know, I'm not a long distance streamer. I've been saying that for a while, but I should go for about 3 hours at least tomorrow. I'll have the Master Duel War thing, and then we can chill some more. Do some reacts if you guys have anything you want to see. But yeah, I'm going to find someone to raid. Thank you guys all for coming. I very much appreciate it. I'm looking forward to a grand old September with a bunch of YCSs. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, 3 p.m. Eastern. That is entering the league, the Iron Man. So if you're wanting to see that in Master Duel, that is where you go. If not, join when you can. And also, go check out my YouTube channel. Obviously, Jesse Cotton YGO, but then Jesse Cotton YGO VODs. That's I'm going to keep posting my VODs from now on, so they don't keep expiring on Twitch. They'll be there permanently for you, including this VOD, and then tomorrow's VOD with Team War, in case you'll miss it and want to see it. But yeah, let me go back to OBS, learn how to do this again. And their outro. Cool. Now let's find someone to raid.